What's going on YouTube? It's the Motivational Gamer here, back in here with another one. So we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm at 862. I'm pretty good with the watch hours, I believe. So if you guys enjoy the video, enjoy the content, please hit the like button, share the video, comment on the video definitely, because I'd like to know you guys' feedback or whatever the case might be. That's the way people get better. So if you guys could show your appreciation for the video, I'd appreciate it. Anyway, this video is going to be about how rich people in Dubai spend their money. And without further ado, let's get right.
Dubai is a land of extremes. It's extremely hot, it's extremely full of money, and it's extremely shiny.
Ooh.
So it's a place where outrageous things exist just because people have enough money to do whatever the heck they like. From building ski resorts in the middle of the hottest part of the world to flying cars, here are 20 outrageous things you'll only see in Dubai.
Alright.
Number 20.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Shout out to the creator of this video, the Fancy Banana. I will leave a link in the description. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'll leave a link in the description for his video, and I'll do that in a second. But let's get back to it. Sorry about that.
20. Abandoned supercars in Dubai. It seems that one of the maddest things about having so much money is that you can just leave your stuff wherever you like and simply forget about it, even if that stuff happens to be a whole bunch of fancy sports cars, apparently. In fact, it seems that so many people just leave their supercars in airports and car parks all across the country that it's actually considered an epidemic. I mean, seriously, what is going on here?
That's crazy.
Now, between 2,000 and 3,000 luxury vehicles are abandoned every single year, so this is an epidemic of forgetfulness. I mean, we've all done it, you know.
Man, imagine making that much money that you could afford to do something like that. But I don't think it's all about affordability either. As a matter of fact, they had a video I had watched a while back where they were saying that some of these people are on the run because I believe if you miss a car payment in Dubai, somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe if you miss a car payment in Dubai, it's like cause for them locking you up. So if that's the case, I mean, I could understand why people would abandon cars at that point.
You park your car and you go back several hours later and you just can't remember where exactly you left it. But frankly, the worst that ever really amounts to is looking on a few different levels of a parking structure rather than literally leaving it in a foreign country forever. The mind does boggle. Exotic pets in Dubai. Like many of the unusual things on this list, owning an exotic or unusual pet was considered a status symbol. Wealthy individuals have had a particular penchant for the expensive and frankly irresponsible ownership of wild animals. It was not unusual to see wealthy individuals walking their pet tigers on the beach, for example, although most of the time they probably employed a professional tiger walker for the task. So while it might be standard practice to swan around town in your supercar, you could really increase the fancy factor if you threw in a big cat in the back seat or perhaps a cheetah peeping through the sunroof.
See, this is what I don't get about that. Why can't we do something normal, man? Why we can't just do something normal? That's insane, man. So you just buying exotic animals that are probably not trained by the sounds of it. Even if they have a trainer on hand, it's like the speed at which these animals could attack you. It's not gonna work out good for you at all. I don't understand it.
Mercifully, back in 2017, it became illegal to own big cats as pets in the UAE, so I'm sorry, but the days of crocodiles in your convertible are sadly over. Number 18. Gold vending machines. You know how it is. It's late at night, all the jewelers are closed, and you just can't get to your favorite gold bar and take it out of the bank vault until they open at 9 a.m. But you just need to get your hands on some lovely shiny gold. Well, luckily, Abu Dhabi is leading the way in crazy luxe vending machine items, and if
That's
you're jonesing
crazy.
for some gold and you can't wait for the shops to open,
A
well,
gold
they've
vending
got
machine
you
is
covered.
crazy.
This gold dispensing vending machine is located in the lobby of the fancy schmancy 5-star Emirates Palace Hotel. You'll likely as not need to be generously endowed in the wallet department to stay here, let alone use this crazy vending machine. It contains 24-karat gold bars and coins, for a price of course, but don't despair. The company behind it says the prices are very competitive. Well, that's
I'm trying to
a relief.
understand, like, what are you just gonna take that same piece of gold to the bank and use it for
The Gold to
whatever
Go
you-
vending machine is the first of its kind in the world. It dispenses gold bars weighing 1, 5, and 10 grams, as well as gold coins. The machine
It's kind of like, what are you gonna do with that? That's my question. Okay, you get the gold bar. I mean, it's a cool souvenir. It's obviously worth money. But like, what are you gonna? Are you gonna just take it to a bank and trade it in when you need money, or? But I assume if you're buying the gold bar, you have enough money to where you wouldn't need to do that. So I don't know what to make of that either.
machine accepts cash and credit cards. It's about 6 feet tall, depending on how much gold it has inside of it. It can weigh anywhere up to 1,000 pounds. This is all useful info for the heist that you are definitely not planning right now. Number 17. Bus stops with air conditioning. Dubai is a gas-guzzling land of car lovers. There are 1,000 ways to express your wealth through the vehicle that you drive, so catching the bus is an unlikely scenario for most residents. However, if you do have to take the bus, you know, if your Land Rover or your Lambo are both being polished or something, then you don't have to suffer the insane desert heat. Lucky you. That's right, even the bus shelters in the UAE are air-conditioned. Since 2007,
That's nice.
public transport users have been able to rest in air-cooled comfort while
That's pretty
awaiting their
sick.
transportation.
Especially when in a place with that much
Dubai
heat.
has 636 bus stops, which are fully equipped with air conditioning. Abu Dhabi is hot on their heels with plans for a whole string of their own chilly facilities as well. So why let a simple thing like the desert sun get in the way of your entertainment? Number 16. An underwater experience. The thing with Dubai is that, as a country, it likes to have the biggest or shiniest or most expensive version of whatever it might happen to be. Well, why not? I mean, go big or go home, right? In fact, one of their big boasts
What?
is that of the world's largest indoor aquarium. And yes, it has been accredited by the Clipboard crew from the Guinness Book of World Records.
That's
So
crazy.
it is official. That size is recorded as having a colossal capacity to hold 10 million liters of water. In that Titanic tank, there are more than 33,000 aquatic creatures from over 200 different sea-dwelling species.
You know what? I was talking to a family member of mine the other day, and I was like, yo, why would you want to be in such a huge, like, why would you want to be in a confined space with such a huge amount of water, even if the glass is one shade from being bulletproof? That's still super dangerous. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I mean, I'm sure they put this stuff under extensive testing, but it's like, yeah, I pass. I'm not going to do it.
That's a whole bunch of shark rays and all the fun ones. The underwater zoo aspect of the aquarium is
That's
located on the
crazy.
second floor of the center, and this is where visitors can expect to find all kinds of fun facts and information about the creatures that they've encountered in the aquarium. It's just staffed by marine experts and has a range of interactive experiences, as you would expect from a modern and cutting-edge educational center with a massive budget, you know. So the
Wow.
Dubai Mall Aquarium, yes, it's located at the mall, and underwater zoo are the brainchild of an Australian design company. And it turns out that if you're a wacky old interior designer with lofty ideas and the desire for a sky's the limit budget, well, then
What?
Dubai is the place
They
to
just
get your
hanging out with
maddest
the
plans
shark,
made
like,
into reality.
I want-
This particularly bonkers scheme
That-
is
I
really
hope
well
that was
liked
like
and
the
has achieved a
trainers
whole
or
load of
whatever.
awards and accolades, as
'Cause
well
that
as the
was
coveted world record.
Too close for comfort there.
Number 15. The world's largest man-made island. If you're trying to convince world travelers to come visit your luxury tourist destination, you really have to offer them a selection of beaches. Unfortunately
Yeah, I
for
think I've
Dubai,
seen
this
this
country
before.
is lacking in the natural beach
This is
department,
pretty. It's a
but
pretty
what they
sick
lack in
feat,
sandy
though.
seafronts, they make up for with, well, money. Lots and lots of money. And if there is one thing that we all know about money,
That's
it's
a
that
sight to
people
see
with a
there.
lot of it can basically do whatever the heck they like. So with that in mind, it's probably no surprise that Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the dude behind most of Dubai's transformations, put in motion
Wow.
the plans for a massive man-made island. This would not only be the biggest on the planet, always a goal in the UAE it would seem,
That
but
looks
also
beautiful,
solve
though.
the lack of beaches issue in the process. The result of this harebrained scheme is the Palm Trilogy. This is a group of 3 especially twirly palm-shaped islands
That's a pretty elaborate plan
which
there.
has a mind-boggling surface area of 46.35 million square meters, making it bigger than Paris.
That's
It will
nice.
be able to house over 1 million people, and not just in regular accommodations. This is
And they got a
Dubai,
highway
after
in the
all.
middle?
The spaces
That's
will
pretty
be the
sick.
most fancy and luxurious, with multiple beachfronts and endless ways to spend more and more money, just the way it's all designed to be in the UAE.
That's crazy.
Number 14. The tallest building in the world. Back along, there was often a kerfuffle about which building was the world's tallest. This seemed to be something that many countries aspire to be achieving within their borders, and in recent times, however, it would appear that, like all the other biggest and shiniest things, the UAE has this area covered as well. The Burj Khalifa is a huge towering structure which has taken the title of world's tallest structure. There are some crazy numbers involved in the
Yeah, I think
existence
everybody's
of the
heard
Burj
about
Khalifa.
that.
This
The Burj
building is a
Khalifa.
staggering 2,716 feet and 6 inches tall, so it's no wonder that it's known as a vertical city.
That's a pretty interesting looking structure, though.
The structure took a total of 12,000 people from across the globe. It's clad with 26,000 hand-cut glass panels, and of course, that takes a heck of a lot of cleaning. 3 months to complete.
Oh
in
man.
fact.
Them
Number
cleaners
13.
getting paid for days, though.
World's highest tennis court.
All right, this is just.
Now, if you don't suffer from
First of all, why? Why are you putting yourself in that situation like that? Listen, if you run just a little bit too much, that's the end of your life. Like, I don't know if they have like safety measures for that, but even then, it's like, not for me.
vertigo but enjoy a spot of tennis, well, here's a fun one that's just for you and your posh sport. Get yourself up to the top of the Burj Al Arab Hotel in Dubai, where they have long ago converted an old grass helipad into a much more useful tennis court. Located at 650 feet, this is a real challenge for the ball boys and girls who are tasked with retrieving the balls hit out of the court. Sucks to be them, I should imagine, or indeed any unfortunate passerby that might feel the resulting gravity of the situation. So, in a way, these novelty but expensive sorts of sporting things have managed to coax Roger Federer and Andre Agassi up there to knock out a couple of balls, thus cementing this place in the guidebooks. Oh, such fun, and a legal way to
crazy.
be high on grass in a country where that can actually land you in very hot water. Number 12.
Man,
Indoor ski resorts. Well, this one makes perfect sense. A country that's located smack dab in the middle of the
I mean,
flipping
that's-
desert seems
yeah,
a super
it's the only
obvious
way they
place to
coulda did it.
locate a ski resort. It kind of stands to reason that rich people, you know, the ones who generally do
That's
all the
pretty sick, though.
freaking skiing, that they would require a ski slope, even in the most inappropriate place on earth. The indoor ski slope is called Ski Dubai. It's 22,500 square meters of ridiculousness. The whole space has to maintain a temperature of -1 degree to 2 degrees Celsius, and this is in the middle of a country where the average annual temperatures range in 20 to 37 Celsius.
oh man. Imagine
No
I'm
doubt
going
the
on
energy
vacation out
required
there,
to
man.
keep these constant freezing conditions.
You know, a lot of people talk about going on vacation out in Dubai, man. That sounds like the move. It look like they got everything you'd ever need if you want to go out on a vacation. Like a hot destination, if you ask me.
Would be enough to power a small country, This Bonkers Place features such delights as an 85-meter-high indoor mountain, which is about the same as a 25-story building, and has a total of 5 slopes of varying difficulties. In fact, they boast to have the world's first indoor black diamond run, if you like that sort of thing. And just like an outside ski resort, this place is equipped with ski lifts, sled and toboggan runs, and a few extra things which include giant snowballs, climbing towers, and an ice cave. But don't worry if you forget to pack your ski gear for your beach holiday. You can purchase everything you might require in nearby stores. And if all this isn't sufficiently insane enough for you, why not chuck a few penguins in as well? That's right,
crazy.
there
They got
are
penguins out there?
running around
Now that's
in the middle of
insane.
the desert. Number 11. Bugatti Veyron police car.
Ugh.
Well, I don't know what kind of vehicles the cops drive where you live, but
Ain't
likely
nobody
as
running
not,
out
it's
there.
something relatively standard, even if a souped-up version. In the UK,
I doubt a Hellcat gonna do nothing with that. I'm gonna just say, because that's crazy.
they use fast cars from BMW and Mercedes, amongst others. And in the United States, police tend to favor the big American makes like Chevrolet, Dodge, and Ford. The models do vary from state to state, and which aspect of policing they're used for. This all seems kind of standard, really. Police driving vehicles that are modern and well-equipped, with a kind of engine that can generally perform pretty effectively when required to do so. But in Dubai, well, their police cars will literally outperform almost every other vehicle on the entire planet. Because Dubai just does everything bigger and shinier and
crazy.
with a more
Ferraris,
lavish show of money than anywhere else on
GTR.
Earth. So of course their police cars are not just regular old boring cars, they're supercars. In fact, they boast the Guinness World Record for the fastest police car ever. That car is the Bugatti Veyron, one with an average price of close to $2 million, by the way.
That's crazy. Police probably don't even have to
The
run
head of
after
Dubai's
nobody.
Police Transportation and Rescue says that the car was not intended to be for showing off. Apparently, it's just to show tourists how friendly the police in Dubai are. Yes, that's precisely what 253 miles per hour illustrates. Friendliness. Number 10. Diamond and golden cars.
That's just
This is a country where wealth and luxury are
that's just too much. You just showing off at that point. That's
visible on every corner. So if there was going to be a car that was made of gold and studded with jewels, well, this is where you should expect to find it. The only thing is, it's a teeny weeny one. It takes an optimist, or perhaps a chancer, to
Wow.
attempt to sell a
What-
model
what-
of
what-
a car
what
that's
even was
carved
that?
from solid gold for
Hold
almost
on.
$7.5 million
What? Hold
before
on.
the thing's even been made.
Sorry, I
Solid
gotta go
gold
back,
for
'cause
almost
what
$7.
was that?
Expect to find it. The only thing is, it's a teeny weeny one. It takes an optimist,
That-
or
what
perhaps
is
a
that?
chancer, to attempt to
That's
sell
crazy.
a model of a car that's carved from solid gold for almost $7.5 million before the thing's even been made. But I guess that German artist Robert
throwing away
Wilken has a
money.
bit of the opportunist in him, as he proposed the creation of a Lamborghini Aventador LP 704. His version, though, would measure 25 inches long, but would actually
crazy.
cost 16 times more than a full-size version. So in short, although the car would be made of gold, you could not technically drive it. And if this doesn't sound like some kind of bonkers, I really don't know what is. Gulpin created an even smaller prototype version of the golden vehicle that he sent on a tour of wealthy places, all in the hopes of enticing a buyer to commission the bigger version. This little prototype is so valuable itself that it has to have a record-breakingly secure bulletproof display cabinet wherever
crazy.
it goes. Let's all just hope that this is one golden carriage that doesn't turn back into a pumpkin at the stroke of midnight. Number 9.
Alright.
Golden toilet.
Well,
If there was anywhere in the world that
let's go ahead and. Well, I think I'm gonna stop the video here. You guys saw there was some crazy things on this list. I think, honestly, some of them were just. I don't know what the word would be, but some of them were just over the top, I guess. The gold car. I mean, the ski resort inside, I could see, because it's like, if you're from somewhere that's always hot, you would want something opposite, I guess, if you wanted a vacation. But, like, some of the other things are just crazy. A gold machine. The gold toilet that we just skipped off of. But anyways, if you guys like the reaction, and even if you didn't like the reaction, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the reaction, don't give it a thumbs up, obviously. But also leave your comments in the comment section. Please let me know what could be adjusted, what could be done better. And, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell so you can be notified the next time that I upload. And I'll see you guys next time. It's the Motivational Gamer.